The biggest thing that ever happened to me was the weight issue at the Olympic Games. It was the worst end to my wrestling career that I could ever imagine. And it was all because I was pretty irresponsible in regards to taking care of where I was weight-wise. First off, I wrestled in Louisiana. I was a two-time national champion there, and then got to go to Oklahoma State University, which is the greatest wrestling institution in the world. Ended up making the Olympic team in 2004. To go back and compete in the birthplace of the Olympic Games meant everything to me. After Athens, I wasn't done competing. My goals weren't accomplished. I lost in the semifinals to the gold medalist in overtime. Then I lost in the bronze medal match in overtime. So in my heart, I knew that I could be the Olympic champion or world champion. So I wanted to continue to pursue that goal. Post 2004, I continued to wrestle. I won 6 U.S. national championships in a row. 2008, I made my second Olympic team. Was the captain of the Olympic team in wrestling, and tried to cut too much weight and ended up not being able to compete. Severe dehydration, kidney issues. Instead of living a healthy lifestyle all the way around, I was just kind of out of control with it, knowing that I had to go down to that weight division. It was definitely my Achilles heel. It's been for a long time, and it cost me. It broke my heart. Obviously, I didn't accomplish my goals. I didn't become that great wrestler that I wanted to be. I needed to do something more. I found MMA, and it lit a spark in me. And I've done well in MMA. I'm 12-0, ranked number 2 in the world at heavyweight. And, Kane's a champion now, so we're not gonna fight. The short plan goal is to get to 220 pounds for my next heavyweight fight. When I'm walking around comfortably at 220 pounds, then I can continue to make the cut down to 205, where huge fights await me. For me to accomplish my goals and become the UFC champion, I have to do it. I'm gonna have to be more disciplined than I ever have been. And it all boils down to discipline. Even at the highest levels of competition, you can be in the gym every day, you can be training. It takes more. Most people don't have time to train like we do in the gym. So you find a plan. Just like we get back to the product here, This is something I believe in. This automatic body, this plan, automatic MMA. What's gonna happen now is I've started to work with people. You talk about Kim Lyons, she was on The Biggest Loser. Well, I don't really belong on The Biggest Loser, and I hope she doesn't treat me as if I belong on The Biggest Loser and have me running, till I puke and stuff. But
Speaking
this
of.
is Kim Lyons.
So yeah, you got some big things coming up.
And you're gonna play a huge part in it.
Oh heck yeah, like you mentioned, there's so many parts that have to come together perfectly. And with all the stuff you have coming up, it's not just about the training. And as you've learned from past mistakes, nutrition is essential. So we're gonna have to dial that in and get you so that you are just a lean, mean fighting machine. So you talked a little bit about when you leave the training center, sometimes your mind tends to leave with you. You go home and you go back to your environment, and sometimes some of those bad habits can come back. And that's where the app comes in handy. It's not so much information that you don't know, it's that constant reminder of going, hey, you have a goal to meet, and let's stay focused and let's do this.
Yeah, it'll be key. It's because your phone's never away from you.
Right,
It's always
never.
within arm's length. So it'll be very easy for me to stay on track.
Definitely, and it is about simplicity. It's not about let's come in and make life more complicated. It's about let's make this simple for you. Let's make it fun, let's make it exciting, and let's make it something that you can maintain. And this is where it's really fun to be able to work with an athlete, because it's not just about getting skinny. It's about upping your metabolism and maintaining your blood sugar so that you're not having these energy surges and crashes throughout the day.
It's very key for me.
Absolutely.
That's going to be one of the bigger things for me, because as I've said, I've cut weight a lot in my life, and my mood swings and my energy level was probably the biggest issue, because I basically would check out of everything else outside of just weight cutting.
This is obviously a lifestyle change that you've made, and I think you've learned from some of your past mistakes of what not to do again.
Yeah. It's just about complete commitment to living a longer, healthier life, and I know that the automatic body products are going to be key in that aspect. The fuel, it helps to replace meals so that you're not out eating McDonald's. The skinny, give me a boost whenever I'm feeling down. It all helps, it all helps, and not only will I feel better when I am cutting weight and in training camp, I'll have more energy to play with my kids. You know, my son's a fireball. You know, my daughter's a fireball. And anything to make life go smoother over the course of the day allows you to live longer and healthier. You know, it all ties hand in hand. I'm so excited, you know, because ever since I started fighting, you know, I'm a smaller guy, and people always thought I should go down to the 205-pound division. Now I'm doing it, and I hope that my fans, the people that push me to do it, are willing to take this challenge with me.
I'm pretty
You know, I
sure
think it'll
they're
be
gonna
great.
be on
You know,
board.
it'll be
Pretty
a
sure.
do it with me. You know,
Right.
get fit. You know, with Daniel. You know, we'll all
I
do it
love it.
together. It'd be awesome.
All right, you and me, let's get people fit.
Let's do it, Kim.